Hey y'all, spring has officially sprung, and y'all know what that means? Strawberry season. But more importantly, rosé season. You know what I'm saying? I have the perfect recipe that blends both of our favorite spring things, strawberries and rosé, into a strawberry rosé snack cake. If you've never had a snack cake, it is just an easier, smaller version of a regular cake. It is going to be so easy, like so crazy easy that y'all are gonna think, why haven't I ever made a snack cake before? These are the only cakes I'm ever making from here on out. So let's get to it. We've gotten the most important step of this recipe out of the way, pouring yourself a glass of rosé. The next thing, the freeze-dried strawberries. Once you have the 1.5 cups of your freeze-dried strawberry slices measured in your food processor, blender, or in the Ziploc bag that you're gonna just go to town at, you can process it until it is finely ground and like in a powder form. Y'all see that smoke coming up out of there? That'll get you, it's strong. This is what you want it to look like, pretty powdery. If there's a few chunks, that's okay. This is a 1 bowl wonder. So in this bowl, I have already measured 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour. So I'm gonna measure 3 tablespoons of the freeze-dried strawberries in with this flour and save the rest of it for the frosting. Then in the same bowl, I'm going to add 1 cup of granulated sugar, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, and 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Once you get all of your dry ingredients whisked together really well in your bowl, you want to make a well in the center of the dry ingredients, kind of like you would like biscuits or pasta dough if you've ever made homemade pasta. And then we're gonna pour our wet ingredients into there. One of our wet ingredients is, you guessed it, rosé. So measure out 2/3 cup of rosé. Be sure you're using real rosé for this, not white Zinfandel. We're gonna put this into the well, along with 1/4 cup of canola oil, a teaspoon of vanilla, and 1 egg. So then you want to pierce the yolk with your whisk and kind of gently whisk the wet ingredients into your dry ingredients, just until they come together to form a smooth batter. So you're gonna need to prepare an 8-inch square baking pan. It doesn't matter if it's glass or metal, but you are going to wanna line it with parchment paper. Once your pan is ready to go, you can go ahead and put your batter into your pan. Batter is in the pan. I have my oven preheated to 350 degrees. I'm gonna pop this in the oven. You can do it with your wooden what are these things called? Oh man, clothespins. You can put it in the oven with the wooden clothespins on, or you can take them off. Really, it's just to help hold the parchment in place while you are pouring the batter in there. 350 degrees, 25 to 28 minutes. In the meantime, I'm going to wash this bowl that I mixed my batter up with, wash the whisk and the spatula so I can make the frosting in the same bowl. Okay, y'all, the cake is out of the oven. It's completely cooled. I transferred it to a wire rack to cool completely. Took about 45 minutes to an hour. The last step for this snack cake is the frosting, which gets mixed in the same bowl that we mixed the cake batter up with a hand mixer. Fun fact, I did not own a hand mixer up until 30 minutes ago whenever I had to run to Target and get a hand mixer. A hand mixer is crucial, because there is such a small amount of frosting that it really isn't enough to put into a stand mixer bowl, because the paddle or whisk attachment won't even reach the bottom of that and won't be able to mix it all up. So we have 1/2 stick of butter and 1/2 block of a cream cheese, softened, both of them at room temperature. So I'm gonna give those a little twirl with the hand mixer, and then I'm gonna add in all this reserved freeze-dried strawberry powder, and then gradually add in some powdered sugar, which I have measured out already. It is about 2¼ cups, and I'm going to add that in gradually to this. And then 1/4 teaspoon, or like a heavy pinch of kosher salt. Salt makes everything taste better. It's a flavor enhancer. Add it to all of your desserts. You will not go wrong. After I mixed it all together, I realized it was way too thick. Like, the powdered sugar wouldn't even fully incorporate into the butter and the cream cheese. So I added in just a teaspoon of whole milk. That teaspoon really brought it all together. Look how smooth this is. Yummy, yummy frosting, strawberry flavored. And now we are going to spread that onto the cake. You could put sprinkles on this. You could top it with fresh strawberry slices if you wanted. You could leave it as is because ain't nobody got time to decorate a cake. I like to kind of press my offset spatula in the frosting to give it like a swirled look, but you can do whatever. Don't think about it too much because that's where you kind of run into some problems. Honestly, I think that looks pretty gorgeous. I will eat this in a heartbeat any day. Okay, y'all, it is the moment of truth. Honestly, it hasn't been a long time coming because this cake took like a total of 15 minutes hands-on time to make a cake. A full-on cake. Now it is a snack cake, but honestly, I'm not complaining. Okay, let's give it a whirl. The perfect pairing with this, obviously. I'm not saying you can taste the rosé in the cake, but you can taste like that floral, fruity sort of little essence of something in there that you're like, this is not just strawberry. And it is not. It is fancy strawberry, and I'm all about anything that is fancy but also easy. This is probably up there on the list of favorite things I've ever made on Hey Y'all. For the sheer ease factor on this one. Took one bowl, 15 minutes of hands-on time, and it's really dang good. If you've never made a snack cake, this is definitely one you should try first. I promise I'm not gonna steer you wrong. Rosé strawberry snack cake for the win. If you make it, tag me on Instagram at Ivy Odom. If you like this video, you know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe, share, all the social media things. If you have another spring idea that you want me to do next, let me know in the comments. I will see y'all next week on Hey Y'all. Bye y'all, and cheers y'all.